All right, so we're recording. So Andre and I are looking at making some modifications to the cast nav for a subsite that is getting removed. So where do I find this this particular subsite, Andre?
All right, so that's a weird thing. It's not on the sitemap. So
It'll be in the nav, though.
yeah,
If you know how to get to it, we're good to go. Or if you know the URL.
the URL is just cast. It's a root level / pre-law, pre-law.
Okay. That's nice and easy. So we should see it in here somewhere. There it is.
All right.
All right. So what we're gonna first thing we're gonna do is rename it archive, and rename it here will cascade through as long as it hasn't been customized. So you can see that since they already customized it, it's not changing in the nav.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna uncustomize it, and so it keeps pre-law archive, and then it's also been customized at the URL level. So I'm gonna uncheck that as well. And so now the URL is pre-law archive. So that's the old stuff. And then what I also like to do is unpublish it. And then that way, if somebody does happen to know the URL, like if Google finds it, it'll just get an access denied message.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice. So now it's inaccessible. And so what we want to do then is we're going to create a term. Oh, not inside that though. We want to create a term called pre-law. And we want it to be a redirect. And so the best way I found to see how to do redirects is to find one that I've already done. And there's always events rollup, news rollup, and profile alumnus rollup are redirects that exist at the root level on every site. So what I like to do here is duplicate my tab. And then I can have like basically two things open on the screen. So this is what I want to copy is this profile alumnus rollup, essentially. And I want it to live at this new pre-law guy right here. So I just kind of go left to right. The general tab we never really mess with. The navigation tab, it's going to be a term driven friendly page, so this is good. These match. For term driven pages, we're going to use this redirect URL. So this is the page that knows how to do redirects. So we're just going to paste that in there. So again, we're just making a match.
Mm-hmm.
And then custom properties is where the magic happens. So add body class blank adds a class called blank to the body tag. And the CSS says if that is there to just basically display on the entire page. That makes the redirect a lot less like, there's no like flash where it shows the page before it moves to the right place.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes the redirect much smoother. And then you add the word redirect as a property. And then the value is the URL you want to redirect them to. So if it's within the same site, you use a relative URL.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, boom, we want to do this one here. And so now, if anybody comes to the cast site, and puts in pre-law, boom, they get redirected to the site of our choosing. So the clincher right here is just to find profile alumnus rollup. news rollup or an events rollup, and then create a new property and basically like copy and paste all the properties over.
Okay.
So I'm going to stop the recording.